AI, or artificial intelligence, is everywhere, and we use it in many different ways every day. Whether you use it to help with homework, make travel plans, or even at work, AI is a powerful tool that can help or hinder our lives. Joining us now from the University of Manitoba's Computer Sciences program is David Gerhard. Good morning, David.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us. Now, we talk about this every few months. Since the last time we spoke, have you seen an increase even of AI usage, even in that small period of time?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's becoming commonplace now. People are using it for mundane tasks. People are integrating it into their workflows. It really is everywhere, and it's getting better every day.
And students are using it to help with homework, to help with assignments.
Yeah, that's right. And we have to be a bit careful here because students use it in some appropriate ways and sometimes they use it in inappropriate ways. And so we have to have conversations to make sure that everybody understands where the line is, where it's a good tool and where it's maybe stepping into plagiarism.
Right. With AI, it's sort of a new technology. It's learning along the way, but it's getting smart really fast. Explain to us how it's starting from zero, but it's quickly moving ahead.
Well, the large AI companies are competing to make the best models, and so there are these metrics that they develop against, but every time a new model comes out, it can do things that we used to think AI couldn't do. Like when it draws pictures, we used to be able to look at it and say, oh, this person has 7 fingers, it's clearly AI generated, but today AI draws fingers just fine, and so it's harder and harder to tell the difference between content that was generated by an AI or content that was generated by a person.
I mean, it's a useful tool, it's a helpful tool for most, but it could also be a dangerous thing. Tell us some of the dangers that we could face with AI either getting smarter or overuse of AI.
Yeah, so one of the big challenges is that it still makes mistakes. It still has trouble knowing the difference between truth and fiction. And so sometimes it'll give you some really powerful answers and sometimes those answers will be made up. And so the problem of hallucination continues to be a problem that these models have difficulty solving. And the other problem is that people will sometimes use that fact of, incorrect information to try to spread incorrect information, right? It is a powerful tool for misinformation, either on accident because it made up some incorrect information or because people are using it to generate truthful sounding but incorrect information.
And we see this on social media all the time. You see the chat or the bots, responding or commenting, and it's either super negative or super positive that it's not a real person.
Yeah. Anytime that you see something that drives a very strong emotional reaction, it has a chance of being something that is intended to drive engagement, keep you on the platform rather than inform you or help you make a decision.
We also hear that AI is being used more and more to sort of target youth, young boys in sextortion scams. What is the danger there, and how can you help kids spot when AI is not a real person?
Yeah, we've seen this in a few different contexts where people are using AI to generate an image that is very appealing or attractive to a certain target, and then using that to extract information or to trick the person into giving them money or to set up a ransom kind of a situation. We've got an image of you, it might be real, it might be fake, and we're going to share that unless you give us some money. So detecting when a person you're starting to talk to is a fake person is incredibly difficult because often, in a situation where a kid is lonely and somebody reaches out to them online, it's very appealing, right? And so it's difficult to say, to take a step back and say this is probably not a real person and maybe this is somebody trying to take advantage of me.
We're almost out of time already. How do you become smarter than AI and spot the difference when it's knowing the difference?
Yeah, the key is to take a beat, right? Is to take a minute and say this feels too good to be true, this feels too bad to be true, right? To double check and verify information. If you see an image that you think might be fake, put it into Google or TinyEye, do a reverse image search, because if the image is a real image, it's probably somewhere else out there on the internet. If it's fake, it might be the first time it's ever been shared.
Okay.
So there's lots of ways to verify information that we see.
Thank you, David, for sharing this with us.
Thanks for having me.